Good day, grade 5s. Today we are doing page 106, Things I Wish For. But before we get started on that, you need to go back to page 104 and then you need to go and read the text about Becky, the boy who moved to a new town with his parents again. Now, he decided very early on after moving that he wasn't going to like this new town because everybody was a bit different. They wore different clothing, they spoke a different language, and they brought pap to school. So he really didn't like the things he saw when he arrived at this new town. And that made him unpopular in school and it made him stand out a bit. He didn't fit in. And he became very unpopular with the behavior that he had. When we go to page 106, they ask us to write sentences about Becky, and they started the sentences for you already. First, when I was 5, and then you need to finish the sentence. So you go back to the story on page 104, look for the things that happened when Becky was 5, and write the sentence in the past tense. Remember, you don't have to start with a capital letter because they already started the video for you. You continue doing this for all the rest of the sentences. Then, comma, when I was 6, comma, at the beginning, comma, I then made, finally, comma, I wished. And then you complete all of these sentences. Becky wished for many things. He wished he could ride a bike, was very smart, could recite any poem in the world, could count up to 1,000 without stopping, and could run faster than everybody else. However, he wanted more than this. What do you think he really wanted? Write a paragraph saying what you think Becky really wanted more than anything else. So, you have written a few essays and paragraphs in the last few weeks. So you must know that your paragraph needs a topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. Break up these words into syllables or parts. In Afrikaans, we call this lettergrepe. So the 4 words are miserable, province, unapproachable, and pollution. Now they ask you to indicate the syllables by drawing a line between each syllable, and they gave you an example. The word sometime, we can divide it into 2 syllables, sometime. So you go and rewrite all of these 4 words and you divide them into syllables. Complete the story. What do you think happened to Becky? Write the outline for 2 paragraphs in the left-hand blocks. In the right-hand blocks, draw pictures to illustrate the outlines. So you continue the story on page 104 with what you think happened to Becky. You write 2 neat paragraphs in the left-hand blocks, and then in the right-hand blocks, you draw a picture to match the paragraph that you wrote in the left. Underline the adjectives in these sentences. Becky has an old wooden cupboard in his bedroom. His mother arranged flowers in a glass vase. Becky has a young mother and father. And then I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this word correctly. Thohoyandou has a hot summer and a cool winter. Becky is 6. Remember, adjectives are describing words that tell you more about nouns. Use these words as adjectives in sentences of your own. Old, glass, cold, young, and 6. So you make a sentence with each of these words, but they have to be used as an adjective, something that describes the noun. Contact me with any questions you might have about today's work.